Hi Libra, thank you for tuning in. This is an end of September reading. Okay, let's see what the cards will tell us. Well, how I read them anyway. Oh, got one popping out here. Oh, that was a couple, so I'm going to disregard it. Libra, Libra, Libra. You have an upcoming birthday, don't you, Libra? Or you've already had birthdays. Happy birthday. Okay. Let's see. It's a beautiful weekend this weekend. 30 degrees. Okay, here we go. 7 of Staves, rise above, have the courage, stand out from the pack, do your thing. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This card has been popping up for every single reading I've been doing so far, I swear to you. So it looks like we're in a loopy phase. There are loops coming. There's a shift in the cycles. There is movement for all of us the end of September. Huh. It could also be because, I mean, I'm no astrologist. It could also be because, oh, this just fell out. 6 of Coins. Because there's a change in the zodiac. I mean, we just went from, I think, Virgo to Libra. Could that be it, maybe? I don't know. Oh, 2 more. Page of Coins and King of Staves. All right, 1 more. So what I see so far is now there is another opportunity to show your bravery, to stand out from the crowd, to be different in the way you've always known you were or wanted to be, and to actually display it this time around. Okay. The last one doesn't want to come out. Something, be generous. Why be generous? Be generous with your loyalty. Be generous with your trust. Don't assume people will judge you or single you out or alienate you just because, you know, you're stepping out from the crowd or stepping up or doing something that might take a lot of courage or bravery. People will be more generous than you think, actually. So be generous with your trust, and trust that the people that are meant to hear what you have to say or see or have experiences with you, trust that the ones that are meant to stand out will, and the ones that don't will slowly fall away. Because it's going to happen anyway, and you'll be closer to being a leader. Is that what I'm seeing? Closer to being a leader and being what's the word I'm looking for? Unfazed. Unfazed by certain things. You know, if you, let's say, have had a lot of experience with, I don't know, falling down and scraping your knees, the next time it happens, you're going to be like, you're going to forget it happened, you know, 10 minutes later. Because you've been there, you've done that, you trust that everything will be okay, you've scraped knees before, you know they'll heal, and you're going to be closer to showing others that, you know what, your knees will heal. So this one just 4 of Staves. Your knees will heal, it's all good. Mine healed, and I've scratched them a bunch of times, so trust that you won't be singled out or laughed at for scraping your knees. I sometimes use these as analogies. I hope they make sense. And 4 of Staves, you know, celebrate the process. Celebrate having that overcoming or having that stepping out or stepping up. Because it doesn't look like it's the first time that this opportunity has come up. It has come up before, but it didn't happen necessarily in the way that it can happen now. I'm talking in circles. Now is an even better time to do it than before. Before maybe something was in the way, or you weren't ready, or, you know, some things are at stake, and now it's like, just do it. And don't be afraid that it's, okay, yeah. I can't be specific because this is a general reading. I can't be specific as to how you can step up or how you can be brave or, you know, have that courage to do whatever it is that on an individual level you can do. But whatever it is, realize that it will actually be on a positive note towards others. It will actually influence others in a positive way. It looks like you may be looking at it from a very personal point of view, like how will people look at me and how will it influence how I am perceived, or how will it influence the rest of my decisions that I've made, or how will it influence my circumstances. Not realizing that other people will look at you and go, have a bit of inspiration and even support, right? So kind of flip that perspective a little bit. Because you're not the only one in this world, obviously, right? So a lot of people will also be influenced by what you do. And for staves, just, celebrate and, dance in the field with flowers and rejoice in the fact that you can step up and you can be brave and be courageous, and that it can influence other people. Imagine if you could step up, be brave, and the world would actually be against you and be like, no, don't feel this good, or don't do this, or don't stand up for what you believe in, or don't be confident. I mean, that's really silly, right? So celebrate the process and celebrate having done it. When you do something you're afraid of, you're no longer afraid of it. That's pretty awesome. Which is why, you're afraid of heights, go skydiving. You're afraid of the dark, don't turn the lights on at night. I mean, it sounds crazy, but it works and it helps. And if you've jumped from a plane, then standing at the top of a building isn't really going to affect you as much, right? So something along that line. And also realize that by standing up and having the courage, or standing out in the way that is unique to you, it's actually I lost my train of thought one moment. It actually, yes, thank you. It demonstrates a loyalty to yourself. If you stand up for what you believe in, no matter how scary, or the fact that you may receive some negative responses, you're being loyal to yourself. Is there anything more important than being true to how you feel and what you really think about something, or how you really feel about someone or about a circumstance? Is there nothing more freeing than being loyal to that, and being on the other side of that, actually stepping up, I can't explain it, but it will affect you in ways you can't really imagine at the moment. It's going to, in a positive way, it's going to affect you in a good way. It's going to influence good around you. It's like they say, one person does something good and it ripples out like a bubble, like a ripple effect, and affects those around you. So again, realize that you're actually being more generous, and you're being a light to those around you by doing this, which you may fear. And there is joy in that. And other people, believe it or not, will celebrate with you. You just may not know it at the moment. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that was helpful. That was actually quite a quick reading, but they have been today. And have a wonderful end of September. Enjoy the weather.